Not now. Wait for the time when the ocean's skeleton will grow soft enough to hold you. Only then will the rhythm become something true enough to believe in. Pay attention, he says. The beggars are not the ones who are poor. The green of money is only an imitation of the plants it is printed upon, and it is hollow. Do not be fed by those hands, for they will leave you wanting. Your heart is a canyon, he says, and his fingers are thin like lightning, and he points at the sky, and my eyes see enormous blue, and it feels like everything, orange trees, freeways in winter, all of it is rushing in toward me at the speed of books, and really all he's saying is that love, it's the biggest. Listen, he says. And then he says nothing, and I hear nothing, and I say, what? And he says, shh. Listen. And then I hear the cicadas buzzing in the heat. And I hear my shin bones itching. And I hear the grass playing songs like the wind is a guitar. And I hear the way I used to hear when it was all a game we played on sunny days in boxes. Like laughing was what we wanted to be when we grew up. And dancing was a way of talking. And my hand on your shoulder and the frame-frozen grace of our innocence may, yes. Okay. Yes. Feel your strength, he says. Feel it now for the times when you won't, because sometimes the buildings might turn into trees throwing apples, and sometimes breathing might feel like drowning, and sometimes people will want to see you fail. Let no one tell you you can't, he says. When your heart beats, it is saying it is time, and when it stops, it is saying time is up, and if it is time now, it may never be time again. Which leaves you with nothing to say to someone else's doubt in you. The ribbons you trail behind you are cut from the mirrors our ghosts will look into to see if they did good. And the answer upon looking back can only be, you were there. And you did what was needed. And thinking on it too much now won't make it less true. Always dream, he says. There's not enough glue to hold on to all this sadness and love. Being alive is an earthquake trembling on the surface of a tear. We are only people, he says. And this is only a planet, sliding through emptiness and hoping a little bit that there might be more to touch. There are quilts to be sewn, and there are people who have not been touched by gentle hands. And there are only 4 seasons, but there's plenty to do in them. There is soil and growth, and there are best friends. I know you heard, he says. Somebody dropped you before you were ready. And now your bruises have bloomed like strange flowers. And you wear them like a shield. But snow is a miracle, he says. And there is no such thing as can't. And music, well, just don't forget about music. And then he says nothing. And we stand there and let the silence say everything that our words haven't yet learned how to. And then we turn and walk home slow. Because our eyes have finished watching how miraculous the sun can make a moment just by leaving it behind.
Wow.
All right, look, 10-minute break. grow soft enough to hold.